got contagious.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people. That's kind of what you were going for, right?
That's what I was hoping to accomplish, just to get people to also pledge and contribute and donate along with me, so we could have a bigger impact. That's basically what it takes. One person can do some, but when you gather 100, 1,000 people, then the impact is much bigger.
Oh, good for you. And then the game itself, it seemed to all come together for you early. They were giving you outside shots. You took those. When they came out on you, you went in. Talk about how it kind of came together for you. And is that partially to do with the fact that you're feeling better?
Partially. I definitely had that motivation of scoring points tonight for the Philippines. But once I started knocking down those outside shots, it opened things up for me, because then I could attack off the dribble. They didn't know where it was gonna come to them, kind of. So I was able to have an effective night offensively, especially in that first half. And I was glad to get the win first, glad to score all those points and contribute to this great cause.
I don't think people can see it, but your hand's pretty heavily wrapped, your right hand in ice. What happened there?
Got whacked.
Okay.
Got whacked pretty good.
Just ice and keep swelling down?
Yeah. Apparently it's a sensitive spot, so just icing it down to make sure it doesn't become an issue.
You guys have won 2 games in a row for the first time all year. Why is it coming together? What's the main reason for that more than anything else?
I think we're finally finding some consistency. We're finally putting good efforts mentally and physically together, and that's giving us opportunities to beat teams. And I think as long as we continue this line and this path, we'll be in really good shape. Now we have to continue to stay focused on this next game against Sacramento on Sunday, and continue just keep this winning streak going.
Let me circle back to the Philippines thing for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Why did this particular cause I know you pretty well, and you do a lot for Children's Hospital, you do a lot for St. Jude's. What inspired you to take the extra step this time and start the fundraiser that you did?
Oh, well, I always, when something like this happens, a tragedy of this magnitude, I always try to contribute and get involved somehow, and again, attract people to join me in the mission. So thousands of people have died from this catastrophe. Millions have been affected. Their lives have been taken away from them, and now they need people that have the means to help them to rebuild, to give them hope, and that's what we try to do.
Congratulations on
Thank
two
you.
fronts.
Thank you very much.
How you've been in the league for about a dozen years now, so you've had all sorts of teammates.
Right.
Is Nick Young as unique of a guy as they come?
He is unique. He's definitely special, and he's a guy that feeds on his own confidence. So when he feels good about himself, he becomes a very effective player and a great scorer. So tonight he got it going. He hit some big shots. He's a very skilled offensive player, but it definitely has a personality, and we have to embrace it.
I saw you single him out on the court right after the game ended. What kind of, you shared the message you told us?
I was just told him great work and keep it going. We can't get too comfortable. We can't afford being satisfied with 2 wins in a row. Now we have to work to get the next one, take the extra step, take it to the next level, and that's what it takes to be a winning team. That's what it takes. We can't be satisfied just by putting 2 good efforts together.
How did you see that Coach Jackson also contributed?
Yes, I did.
Were you touched by that?
I was thankful, touched, and I really appreciate it. Because we have a great relationship, and I think for him to jump on board, also encourage other people to do the same. So I really appreciate his gesture and his contribution.
You had an opportunity to take a charge, and you kind of slid out of the way. Phil Jackson was offering
$1,000. I know.
Did you make sure you made an extra basket to offset that?
No, I tried. Charges is not my thing. Phil's know that, and it wasn't on my mind at the time. It wasn't. I had too many things on my mind already. So I wish I could have taken the charge to get him to contribute a little more.
Are you gonna maybe do this again? Find another cause just because your game was you get one of your best offensive games of the season. Mm-hmm. Maybe next game will be $1,000 or whatever for some other cause.
No, maybe if I feel like it's something that's important, I will for sure.